Hi everyone, welcome back to U31. Here we are. Let's just bring her to a stop. And we have our friendly port just out to sea there. Fantastic. So, we've made
sighted. Bearing 279.
279, lovely. So we've made it back here, and we'll be looking to, here we go, refit now. Let's end patrol, postpone, refit. Refit complete. Excelente. Fantastic. So let's do our usual check of the systems. Fuel is 99%. Hull integrity is down to 71%. Now, we took a bit of a battering on the way back, but I'm tempted to go out once more just to up our tonnage, and we'll just have to be a little bit more cautious. We are quite badly damaged, but we need to get to Scapa flow and take out that capital ship there. So everything's okay, compressed air, blah 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 blah. Let's have a look at the torpedoes. All loaded. They're just loading those four into the tubes at the moment. That's why they are slightly greyed out. But we have a full rack of tubes, and our ammunition has also been replenished for the deck gun. So, excelente. Let's delete that. And we're going to go
new waypoint, course 144.
That way. Great. So where are we going to head? We are going to head from here straight up to Scapa flow up here, which should be grand. So it's quite the journey ahead of us. Don't worry, I won't make you sit through all of that.
Waypoint, course 143.
Escort sighted. Bearing 141.
We'll get moving anyway. And there we go.
Minimum speed ahead.
I will see you back in a few minutes where we hopefully will have traversed the North Sea and will be approaching Scapa flow, or unless something interesting happens along the way. So I'll see you back here in a few minutes.
Pressure hull taking damage.
Current depth 10 meters.
Welcome back everyone. We have just been strafed by an Avro Anson. We took a little bit of damage thanks to my lookouts who did not spot her, which was a bit of a pain. So let's just have a look at our subsystems. Down to 67%. Darn. Yep, she snuck right up on us, which was a bit of a shame, because again, we've taken a bit of punishment because our watch guys are not really up to it. DTR. What the hell's going on, man? What the hell's going on? Right, sound guy, radio guy, gunnery guy. What do we have here? These are... I don't know. Reload skills, precision drills. Okay. What actually makes them more observant? That's what we need to know. Right, anyway. Other way, chaps. We're here. We have made good progress. We are in British waters, as you can see. We've got Scapa flow just ahead. Now, we've got to plan our way into this little fortress, as I say. The reason it's one of the Royal Navy's most secure harbours is the fact that, yeah, you've got 3 entrances into this deep bay here. So located in the Orkney Isles, north of Scotland, Scapa flow is a natural harbour at the main fleet anchorage of the Royal Navy, and is seen by some as something of an impregnable fortress, particularly against submarine attack. Penetrating this fortress and sinking any allied capital ship will greatly boost the morale of our troops and send a resounding message to Churchill that there is no hiding place from the U-boat. So, we could try and sneak in through here. This is obviously the main entrance here, and we got a side entrance here. I think we're going to try and sneak through this little passageway here. We've got obviously a little dock up there. So we'll proceed from that side. You can tell from the colour of the blue that it is deeper water than usual, so that is good. So this will be patrolled. I have little doubt of that.
New waypoint, course 2.
But that's our way in, and we'll get to about there and we'll check on what's going on. Obviously the ships should be around here, but they may be harboured around here as well. Cool, so we click on that. Does it have a round circle? No, it doesn't. Okay. So once we lose the attentions of this Anson, we will then try and sneak in there. And as I said, if we survive this, all is great, and then we'll sneak down the east coast and we'll try and add a few more ships to the tonnage chart on this one, the Eastern British Coastal Waters mission. Obviously deadline of December the 1st on that one. Thanks to History Nerd for confirming that the issue we had last time with those ships we sunk from the convoy did not go onto the tonnage because they were bugged. And the reason you can tell is because you can see the date is gone 000000, which shows it has bugged out a little bit. So those kills were bugged and they were not added to the tonnage chart, which was frustrating. But what can you do? The tonnage was still added to our personal statistics, so we'll just have to do a little bit harder to actually get the mission objective up. Hopefully that won't bug out next time. Anyway, it seems to have gone quiet. I can't hear any depth charges or anything being dropped on our head, so I'm guessing the Anson has scarpered. Let's just have a little look-see, if they'll let me. There we go. Beautiful bright morning, but slightly overcast as well, which is good. That should make us a little bit harder to see from the... oh no, there he is. Okay, he's still very much got us in his sights. His tail gunner's going ballistic at us. Okay. So, we might do some zigzagging and try and lose him a little bit. So I will do some jiggery pokery with the old manoeuvres, and hopefully we should shake this Anson off our tail, and we can return to our course. So I'll see you back in a few minutes when the next significant event occurs. Hi everyone, welcome back. Just coming up for a little bit of a look-see. We are nearing Scapa Flow, and we have been constantly bombarded with aircraft patrols. So you can just start to see the silhouette of the land with the moon, in front of the moon there. So yeah, oh, we got a naval warship. I don't think they've spotted us yet. Unfortunately, the sun has come up. As you can see, it's a beautiful sight, actually, isn't it? Absolutely beautiful sight. Yes, I spotted the ship as well, matey. We've got that destroyer there. We're out of his visual range at the moment, which is quite good, because obviously we create a low silhouette. And we've got the sun behind us, which obviously they're looking into the sun. So while that will silhouette us a little bit, the actual sun... blindness should hopefully keep us away from that destroyer. Now, we were going to come in here, but there are literally destroyers and air patrols going crazy. So, I've plotted another course through here. I'm not going to go through the main entrance because that looks suicidal. So we're going to try skirt around here. We might actually come a little bit wider. And yeah, and see if we can't sneak in through here. And then, obviously, this is the main anchorage for the British fleet. The one thing to remember with Scapa Flow is that it is quite shallow, so we can't dive for cover once we've done our torpedo strike. So I'll be honest, I'm a little nervous at this stage, especially as we are toe to toe with some ships over there. Yeah. So you have a closer look here. Yeah, he's still out of range, which is okay. This obviously seems to be the less obvious route. We could also divert through here if necessary, or come through here. Now, what I might do, my plan is, obviously, the larger entrances like this one, and this one here, they're going to have ship patrols and destroyer and torpedo boats patrolling those areas. So, if we take... So this is the harbour, but I expect the larger ships to be docked in this deep patch of water here, if you can see this deep square. And it's like a T, actually. I don't know if you could, it comes out, but it's like a dark T. Yeah, it doesn't really work. But that is where, obviously, the deeper anchorage, the deeper waters are. So I'd expect the larger ships to be sort of in this area. So my plan is to come in here, fire a few fishies, and then maybe sneak out this way, or sneak out this way preferably, because obviously there'll be a lot of activity around here. So if we can sneak off down here, and maybe we could either skirt around Scotland, or we could do the whole loop-de-loop and go all the way around and come back down. Yeah, you could imagine as soon as something happens in here, if we make it this far, we are jumping the gun a little bit. All hell will break loose and they will throw everything at us. So yeah, this is I'm starting to think this was a really bad idea, but that is what we've chosen to do. So yeah, we'll see what we can do. We'll try our best. This may be the end of U-31, so we'll look at the Seagull in the beautiful sunrise. And hopefully it's not going to be that way. Okay, well, we'll press on. Obviously, the next significant event or something disastrous happen. Either or two are incredibly likely at this point. You'll obviously rejoin me, but until then, I'll see you in a few. Welcome back, guys.
Right away.
Things are not looking good. Things are not looking good for U-31.
Depth under keel is 68 meters, Captain.
Okay.
New depth 37 meters.
Take me down to 37 meters. We have contacts. We have friends. That we got buzzed by an aircraft before we went down, and they have tracked us down, unfortunately. Yeah, things are not looking good. So if we bring up,
20 meters.
can you see it? Oh yes, look, you can see there's a ship just gone over us there,
Current depth
and there's a ship over there.
meters.
If we go to the old hydrophone, let's just,
All stop. Current depth 40 meters.
gonna be quiet while we listen. Where are they? So there's the beat of an engine, or propeller blades swishing in the water. Something else at 140. Yeah, there's a lot of activity behind us. Oh, we've been depth charged. Oh, heck. Okay, the depth charging seems to have stopped momentarily, which is good. We're just doing like a large zigzag at the moment, and we seem to have thrown off the pursuers for the moment. We've got obviously the ship up there, and we've got 2 ships down here, or 2 contacts, should I say. Yeah. Well, do we take any damage? 67%. No, we're still where we were when we took that initial strafe by the aircraft. So, compressed air level is 92%, CO2 is 3% and rising. Battery is down to 53, fuel is 87, which is okay. We got all our fishies. Everyone's doing okay. Joy. Right, so it's a lot of bit of slow speed maneuvering to try and lose these pursuers. The thing was, obviously the aircraft spotted us and obviously radioed our location in, and these 3 destroyers, or 2 destroyers, just came from nowhere, storming right for us. So they, yeah, they are very well connected via communications around here. So, yeah, we need to be on our toes. The bad news is, it's 10:30 in the morning, so we've got a whole long day of trying to maneuver. Obviously, this would be a lot easier to do at night because you got the darkness to aid our survival, and also we could be a little bit more on the surface, recharging our batteries, you know, breathing lovely fresh oxygen, and not using the circulated air. And CO2 obviously would not be a problem either. So yeah, we're going to continue to do our little bit of jiggery pokery maneuvering. Hopefully that'll be enough to see us into the mouth of Scapa flow, and from there we'll see what mischief we can get up to. But yes, a very, very challenging few days ahead, I feel. Good news is we still have some fresh food. We still have the bananas, some ham, some ribs, I guess. Or was that a sausage? Oh no, it's sausage and something, and some oranges and stuff. Yeah. I was watching a documentary the other day. They said, oh, the food, it just tastes of diesel because all the diesel fumes are all over it. But yeah, once we're at our fresh, obviously we'll start on our tin food, which will be lovely. Right, we'll get back on the hydrophone, start listening out for some more contacts, and see if we can't make our way a little bit closer to the entrance, which we want. So I'll leave you until the next significant event. Welcome back, guys. We are still being harassed every step of the way. Yeah, we've just got this destroyer which has just literally done a beeline for us as if he could see us, but I don't think he can. Got a couple of contacts down here which are also actively hunting. We are south of the mouth of Scapa flow. My goodness, this might take us weeks to get in here. I'm half tempted to try and put a hole in one of these ships to sort of drag all the other escort ships in this area, and we can hopefully Scapa away. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what's wise. It's probably wise not to, and just try and avoid them all. We've made it to just gone 2 o'clock in the afternoon. So if we can make it, I don't know, 7 more hours, we'll have the cover of dusk and the night to try and do our full entrance into the I was gonna just try and build it up then, but our full entry into the Scapa Flow harbour itself. You can see the water's got a little bit choppy, which is okay. It kind of hides the periscope.
Target marked.
It's an escort ship. It's got 2 funnels. It could be a Class A destroyer. Although it's got 2 masts. So it's, I think it's a Class B destroyer.
Tracking new target.
Where's Class B destroyer gone? There we go. No, I think we were okay. No, we're going to lose it again, aren't we? I think we're going to go okay with the Class B destroyer. That's what that looks like. Right. Can we have a quick pop shot, George? What do you reckon? The answer's probably going to be no. It's going to be no, isn't it? If we select...
Closing tube 1. Closing tube 2.
No, we're miles out of range. Let's have a quick look at our... So we've got... Is that an electric one? Yes. So we've got 4 electric ones. Okay, when we refit we should have maybe lost a few of those. Never mind. It was automatic refit. Couldn't do much about it. So yeah, we're not in a position to attack, and I don't think we should be anyway. But never mind. Never mind. Stand down, everyone. We're not going to attack. That'd be suicide. He doesn't know we're here. So let's try and sneak past him. So that's what we're going to do. He's heading east. We're going to head west, try and skirt around him, and make our way up to the approach into Scapa Flow. As we sneak about, I may say goodbye for this episode. Thanks for joining us. I know it's been more tension than action this episode, but that's the way it is sometimes. Next time we'll continue our adventures with U-31, trying to break into Scapa Flow. I'll see you next time.